What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis. Of course, you are watching TWA Motorsports. And in today's video, unfortunately, I don't have a ton to show you. The weather, guys, the weather has been incredibly bad here. And we're gonna talk about a couple things that we've got coming up. But before I do that, it is 4 degrees outside, okay? It's 38 in the shop right now. The heater's been running for about an hour. And we've just had some terribly cold weather. Now, with that being said, we were supposed to get up to 16 inches of snow. In our area, they were calling for anywhere from 10 to 16 inches. Well, that would be huge for us, guys. We just don't get snowfall like that. Occasionally, but it's like once every 20 years. We haven't had something like that in a very, very long time. But we did get some snow, and I'm gonna show you guys outside what we were dealing with. It was blowing ridiculously hard. It's actually supposed to be -4 in the morning when we wake up. But let's take a look. Check this out. Look how far it drifted up the door. Now, look, we only got it probably 6 inches, but you can see what I'm dealing with. I actually had to step across the trailer to get in here. I need to shovel me a path. But with that being said, this is Missouri, and it's supposed to be 60 within about 3 to 4 days. So that snow's not gonna stick around long. It still makes it really, really cold to work out here in the shop, which is why this snowfall is why we have everything kind of packed in here really tight. So you'll notice that I've got the green truck back in here. I put the charger on the Tahoe because in the last video when we put the stereo in it, I was out here hammering on it with it off and just trying to charge the battery back up. So that's nothing wrong with it, but that is that's why the charger's on it and the hood's up. But anyway, when I knew this snow was coming in, was right after I made that last video on the putting the radio and the subwoofers in this thing. I moved it over and I grabbed the green truck out of the house garage and moved it back down here. Because what I had been doing is before the gold Tahoe got cleaned up, I actually was keeping the green truck in the top garage and I was keeping my 2020 GMC outside. I know it doesn't make sense to keep, you know, what, a $5,000 Tahoe outside or inside when you, but anyway, that's what I was doing. When something's clean, I like to try to keep it clean as long as possible. But yeah, I got the green truck kind of wedged in here, so it's very tight, especially right now. It makes it really hard to work on stuff. But because of the temperature, guys, it's just too cold to work out here, to be honest with you. I'm actually freezing filming this video for you. And but I was going to show you guys a new piece that I got from Deck Down. I don't know if you guys remember, but in Cohen's truck, Deck Down, which I'll list his stuff in the description down below, made a cover that kind of goes in the like the fold down armrest, and he has different colors. I'll show you guys here in 1 second all the color ranges he has. See those colors, and then so this is the options he can get, okay? And so he made me one for my green truck. Now, this is a different deal than what we put in Cohen's because Cohen had the fold down console and I actually have the full console in my green truck. And I was gonna put this in, but I was actually just looking at something and the color kind of clashes. Now, he actually surprised me and sent me this. And like I said, I'll list his info down below. Guys, he makes some really cool products, but I wanna show you what I'm talking about. I don't love the color, and it's not, like I said, it's not his fault. He just made one of these and sent it to me as a surprise, which I'm thankful for. But you don't put it on this, you actually take this little piece out and it sets very nicely. It's got two-sided tape. Well, it's not tape, it's actually nicer than that, but it sits there, your phone doesn't move around on it, and I really like it. But my problem is it really clashes with my console colors. So I'm not gonna put it in right now, at least with this one. I don't necessarily love this whole setup anyway, and I may change it down the road. Look, I like this console better than the ones that came in these year trucks. So the 99 to 02 has more of a, it's almost like a bluish color if you see it out in the sun for that dash color. Well, in 2003, they changed that, which is also when they changed the console. So had I put the darker console in this truck, it would have been off with the rest of the dash. Now, I guess I could have done a two-tone with those colors, like a lighter gray or a more bluish gray and a darker gray, but I just didn't like the way those stacked up against each other. So I don't necessarily love that, because that, to me, in the picture on video, it probably looks maybe more tan even. It's not. It's supposed to be shale or the light gray, and all the lower dash panels match and this matches. But yeah, I mean, if I had it to do over, I probably, and like I said, I probably will down the road, but I think that darker color that I showed you over there would probably match a little better. So not gonna put this in. I may use this in something different down the road. I probably, I'll tell you what, let's look in here. I know this is tan, but maybe I can have him make me one for tan. That would look better in here, in my opinion. Let's turn the light on. That would actually look a little better in here against the tan, in my opinion, than the two different shades of gray. So I may end up putting that in. And like I said, it's just a peel and stick. You want to make sure you get it nice and clean, but I may put that in here. Yeah, I may end up doing that. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. But another exciting thing is I didn't get any response when I was talking in the last video on the Trans Am about a shifter linkage. I found one off of a Ford that I thought might work. I'll show you guys that, but it's too far. So see how this is clocked. This is the one that I had on it that won't work. This is the one that I found off of a Ford. It won't work either because it puts it like way up here. I actually posted this on Facebook in an F-Buddy group, and somebody is shipping me one currently. So I'm hoping to have that in the next day or two, and then we can get not only the shift linkage hooked back up in the Trans Am, but I can get the console back in that we took out, and I can finish installing my new torque arm, which is how that whole video started in the last section. So that is coming. I've got to clean up this motor, get some new gaskets and stuff for it. That's something that's coming. I have a potential to buy another vehicle. I don't know how that's gonna pan out. It may be a week or so before I can go look at it. I know that sounds absolutely crazy, but it kind of falls in line with some stuff that's going on here in the shop. It's mainly for parts, by the way. So anyway, other than that, I noticed I had a set of electric fans. My Tahoe is an 04, and they did not start electric fans until later. So I may be doing an electric fan swap on the Tahoe. I've got to do some buffing on the black 53 here. I've still got to figure out what's going on with the ticking in the Tahoe, although if it's not ticking anymore, can I still call it the ticking Tahoe? I still think I can, or Goldilocks. I like Goldilocks better. One of you guys actually gave me that name. Aside from that, I need a warm up to paint on the dash for the OBS. I need to do some more stuff here. I need a shift. I need a column with a shifter in it for the 55 to continue that progress. What else we got going out? Oh, I need to get that motor, now that we know that it fits in the 55. I need to get that back out after I get that one over there cleaned up, put that one in the car, and then take that one out and test fit it in the flat black Chevy back there. So we have a lot going on, and it always seems like I'm adding more stuff to the pile. I know we've done a lot of stuff on the Tahoe lately, which, by the way, I did not talk about this in the last video when I did the stereo, but my guy who detailed this cleaned up the engine bay, and look how nice this thing actually looks now. It's incredible. Need to do something here. Oh, one other thing, now that I'm on the Tahoe, you guys see that HD hood back there? I talked to my painter. It's got some dings in it. That was the one that was on that extended cab that Cohen was driving. I took it off before I sold it, but I talked to my painter about fixing the dings in that, painting it gold, and putting it on the Tahoe. So that may be something you guys see in a video coming up. But anyway, just kind of wanted to update you, spend some time out here, freeze, to show you guys kind of what's going on and why I haven't had any content. And hopefully I get a warm up this weekend and we can do some stuff out here in the shop, whether it's starting on the electric fan install on the Tahoe, or potentially bringing something else in for parts that I'm excited about. I really hope goes through. I really hope for your guys' sake goes through. All my MBS guys, so Tahoe truck, I think you guys will be really excited if this deal goes through. So I don't want to give too much info, but like I said, it's a parts deal that would be some cool parts for one of these projects. But anyway, yeah, that is what we've got going on here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little upload. Like I said, I'm out here freezing trying to make it for you. So if you did, like always, smash that thumbs up button. Guys, if you are not subscribed, go down, hit that subscribe button. Of course, like always, ring that bell notification. That will notify you every time we drop a new video. And stay tuned to see what shows up or what we work on next.